Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my July and my August favorites because I have been so busy in the last few months and I have not had time to film a really complicated video. And I refer to this as a complicated video because it just takes ages to set up for and it takes quite a while to film because there's just so much to get through. I first want to start by saying that I am not naked, I am wearing a top. I realised when I was looking over there that my hair is covering my straps and I think it only comes to here, so that probably looks really odd. So I'm pretty sure that you guys have been really updated with what I've done in the last couple of months because I've been uploading a lot of vlogs when I've gone away, and I've also mentioned it in my chat with me recently, and that covered most things. So I'm just going to summarize those things, and if you'd like to find out more details, I'll be linking those videos below and you can find out everything in greater detail as I just said. So basically in the past couple of months I've been working on my media film, which I actually uploaded last night, and it is called Puppy Pov, and it's basically a day in the life scene from a dog's perspective. And I worked on it quite hard, and although it's not perfect, I am proud of it. So I'll have that in the description as well if you'd like to check that out. And also, as well as doing that, I've helped other people with their media projects. So my friend Michael was doing a zombie magazine, so I was a zombie in his magazine. So basically to do that, we went down to my friend Daniel's place because he lives in this really cool area that definitely suits the whole zombie theme. So me and my boyfriend went there and we got a really nice slushie along the way, which I wanted to mention because there's this new vanilla flavour in a slushie and I love it so much, so that's why I mentioned that. And once we got there, we spent like the whole day just working on zombie pictures and everything, and it was so much fun. He did like this really cool makeup on us, so I looked really creepy, and I just thought he did such a good job and it was awesome, and that was a really fun day, and that was so long ago, but I guess that would have been like the start of July. I also went to Port Douglas for about 10 days, I think, maybe a little bit less, and I have vlogs to that, so you can find that on my channel. Another thing that I vlogged during that time was a trip to Falls Creek, and this time it was in winter and it was so beautiful, and again I went with my boyfriend and we had lots of fun adventures and so much crap went wrong, and it's really funny and entertaining, so I recommend you check out those vlogs, which are again on my channel. I swear everything I've said so far in this video is like in the description or on my channel. It's so annoying. Something that I've talked about heaps in my chat with me was that I met Lauren Curtis and I was so excited about it. She's the #1 beauty YouTuber in Australia and I've been watching her for years, and I got to meet her because she came to our local shopping centre and it was so amazing, and I got to talk to her for ages and it was just the best experience. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the rest of my favourites. In the last couple of months, I've been looking at a lot more new music because I have this list on my computer of bands that I want to check out. Like if people recommend something to me, I'll add it to the list, and then like 6 months later, I'll finally listen to them, which is just ridiculous, but it's just a habit I've gotten into. So basically, I wrote down I don't know if it's a band, and his name is Jaymes Young, and I think quite a few people would have heard of him, and he actually reminds me of like a really similar style to Troy's new album. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about when I say Troy. He's the Australian YouTuber, and I also love that album, but I haven't listened to it very much because I don't own it, but from what I've heard, it's awesome. But anyway, I decided to listen to him and I ended up loving every single one of his songs, and it's just, I don't know, it's a really unusual style, but it is such a good combination. It's almost like a synth pop, but then it also has like guitar and piano, and it's just this great combination. I absolutely love it. I'll put a link to one of his songs in the description below. I'll choose one of my favourites, which is going to be really difficult because I love so many, but yeah, that's down below if you'd like to listen after this video. A couple of TV shows I've been watching a huge amount this month is Modern Family, and I did watch this a long time ago. I think I got up to about season 3 and I watched it like non-stop. I just sat in bed just like watching episode after episode. But basically I've been rewatching all of the seasons with my boyfriend because once we had finished watching all the seasons of Friends, we're like, oh my god, what do we watch now? So we've been watching it from the start, and I think because we've been watching it so fast, the experience has been even more amazing because it's just such a smart written show and I love it so much. Like how amazing would it be to be a part of like the writing group for it, or the people who film it, or the people who edit it. That would be amazing. I would love to do that. Another show which is kind of awkward to admit to watching, and I should be pretty ashamed, but I'm not really at all, is The Bachelor, and I've been watching that with my parents and my boyfriend. My light is making the weird sounds. Do you guys ever hear that when it's like a magazine that I've been absolutely loving this month is Yen, because it always is Yen. And how pretty is this cover? Wait, I'll try to make it not reflect. Probably only 3/4 of the way through it because I just haven't had time to read it much. Can't wait to read it more. And I have like 2 more Frankie magazines which I have to read too, so I really want to hurry up because otherwise I'm never going to catch up. Now I'm creepily closer to the camera, but that's because I turned my light down and this is the only way I can still get a similar lighting. I have bought such a ridiculous amount of makeup these last 2 months, and I don't know if it's because it's over 2 months, but there's just so much. I'm going to rush through these ones as quick as possible because there's like 3 lip products and that will get very boring if I talk about them for a while. The first one is this Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick, and ever since I bought this I've been obsessed with Kate Moss lipsticks. This is actually another one. It's in the shade 9 and this is in the shade 12. So this is like a dark cool toned red, and this one is a more warm orangey colour. It just suits me so much, which I know sounds kind of weird to say, but it makes my eyes stand out a lot because it's obviously like the opposite colour to it. And I just love it. It like applies so perfectly and stays on for ages. And I also really like the packaging because it's black and it just has a simple red signature on it. And it's like this really matte, soft finish, and it just looks so fancy. I love it. The next lipstick is the Maybelline Colour Sensational lipstick in the colour Hot Plum, and it is this bright hot plum. That's the best way to explain it. And I got this for so cheap. So I'm going to tell you my secret of how I get stuff super cheap. And you feel kind of stingy and ridiculous doing it, but trust me, you'll save a lot of money. If you live in Australia, you would have heard of Safeway, which is a shopping centre that we have. And I've discovered this secret little section that's at the back of it. And it's basically all the really cheap discounted stuff. And usually it's because it's damaged. And don't freak out when I say that. The product isn't usually damaged, it's usually what it's in. So you know the cardboard bit that's usually around lipstick when you buy it in certain places, that will just be bent or something, and then it will reduce the price by like half, which is crazy. So I think I got this for about $4 when they're usually about $15. And yes, it is true that I didn't know what the colour was going to be like, but I just risked. I don't think I'm saying it right, that sounds so weird. But I just did it anyway because I know that these formulas are great. I have another one which is a lot more natural and the cover looked pretty good. It's not like it was blue or yellow or something. This next product is another one that I found from digging through that pile at the back of Safeway, and this is a Model Co lip gloss, and it's one of those ones with a, you'll get what I mean in a second, a light on it. Wait, I'll shine it towards the camera. I'll probably like break it. See? Ooh. So this is just a normal lip gloss. It's very high shine and doesn't actually have a shade. Wait. Nah, it doesn't have a shade, but it's a very peachy corally shade, and it has a mirror on the side. And I think I got this for, again, about $4, and it was meant to be about $15 or something like that. Actually, it may have been $20 originally, which I think is kind of overpriced, but I love Model Co lip glosses, so I just grabbed it straight away. I was like, oh my god, I need this so much. So I was so happy about it, and I love the light. I was about to apply this over this, which would look really dumb. But it's just awesome because see, it lights up the whole area and then you just apply it by looking in the mirror. I also love the packaging on this. Whoa, I feel like I got this so long ago. Wow, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. This next product I absolutely love, and I want to get it in every single combination that they have, like the bright ones and the dark ones, and yeah, I better just show you guys. These are the Chi Chi palettes. And this one is actually a dupe for the Naked palette. I don't know which one. I think it's the Naked 3 palette or the original one. It's one of them. And it is just brilliant. Like, look at those colours. Just look at that. Seriously. How good are they? And they are really pigmented. Look at that. Is that not impressive? That better be in focus. I actually use this a lot in my Lana tutorial, so if you want to see these in action, check out that video. Whoa, I've bought a lot in the last couple of months. Something that I have been loving lately is jewelry, and I know I've never really worn it in videos, but I really like wearing it when I go out and stuff because I think it just really puts together the outfit perfectly. So one piece of jewelry that I got recently is a necklace which is really similar to that Tree of Life one I got, but instead it is a planet. And it's Saturn because that is my favorite planet. I've been loving that since like early primary school. I remember making a really complicated PowerPoint about it in primary school because I just loved researching it. I think it is so interesting. I don't know why. It's such a random planet. So this is the necklace up close. Hopefully you can see it. The reflection isn't too strong, but it's just a really simple little metal jewel and it's on this leather-like chain, and even though it's referred to as a choker, it isn't really because it comes to about there, so that's definitely not a choker. So when I tell you about this store, don't be put off because it sells chokers. It also comes in longer versions, and when I say that, I don't mean anything bad. I personally like chokers, but I know a lot of people aren't interested in buying them. So again, I found this jewelry shop on Instagram because I think they liked my page, or I just found them randomly through other people, and I just went on their store and I couldn't believe the prices. I'm pretty sure I got that for $8 including postage because the postage was free from what I remember, and it came in only a few days and it was just so good. I really recommend online stores, mostly ones that are in your local area because it has such great service, and usually the shipping is free, which is definitely an added bonus. The name of their brand is Seventh Sun. They gave me this piece of paper when I received my little necklace. I just hung that necklace up and it reminded me something really important I needed to show you guys, and it's really difficult to get on screen and I'm probably gonna drop it. But this is a jewelry tree that I got a couple of months ago, and hopefully you can see it. It is metal and it's really thin, if you can tell, like it's really thin on the side, and it's on a little stand, and basically you hang your jewelry from it. So I have all of my favorite jewelry on there, like rings and bracelets and necklaces. Give this video a thumbs up if you happen to have the same jewelry, or if you gave this to me, because I recognize a few of these coming from particular people. If you'd like to see a jewelry collection video, recommend it below. If I even get one person interested, I'm going to make it for sure because I think it would be really nice to just go through it and explain who it's from and the stories attached to it and memories and why it's important to me. The last piece of jewelry that I bought this month was actually from the shop Ishka, which I'm not sure if you've heard of it because I don't know if it's everywhere. Like, is that actually a big brand or is it small? I'm not sure, but it sells a whole bunch of awesome stuff, and I haven't really looked at the jewelry much in the past, but I found this awesome ring, which some people might think is a little tacky, but I love it. So pretty much it is a mood ring, but it's in the form of an eye. But it has the details of the pupil and the eye and everything, and I just love it so much. I think it is really cute, and it was only $2, and also I got a discount off that, which is just ridiculous because I signed up to be a member, so I got $1 off this. How ridiculous is that? I got this for $1. Now that I've done jewelry, I better move on to fashion because that is very related. So I really haven't bought much these past 2 months, but I did buy another 2 pairs of leggings, which I know is ridiculous because I have like 30. But they're very similar to my sparkly bonds ones, which I bought, but they're even sparklier. So from what I remember, Mum bought these from Kmart and they were so cheap. So these are the gold ones, which, whoa, they are not that gold. Trust me, I would not wear them. Why do they look like gold on camera? Holy crap. But basically they are more gold than black, but they're a lot more subtle than this because these just look like gold leather. That is so weird. Now you guys are probably judging me. They're not that gold. So even when you're back here, you can tell. Maybe you can't. I don't even know. And I also got them in silver, which I'm wearing right now. So you can tell from there that they are not that sparkly. I said that really weird for some reason. It's like, they are not sparkly. I'm awkwardly standing on my bed, but these are the leggings. They're really well fit, and oh my god, I'm standing on my dog. While I was in Ishka, I actually bought a dream catcher, and it's hanging on my roof and it looks so annoying to get down, and I'll probably like drop the pin in my eye or something. So if you would like to see my dream catchers, then I would love to do a really separate video on them, because I've slowly over the years built up to 7, which I know doesn't sound like a crazy amount, but I've bought them all in really particular places, like on holiday, or I've got them from really special people in my life. So if you'd like to see a dream catcher collection video, which is really random, I think it would be really fun to film, and I could show you them up close and tell you nice stories to do with them. I'm going to go through this part really fast because people don't usually find this interesting, but I personally love it. I bought more storage containers and I'm so excited by it, and one of the things I got for super cheap, so I have to tell you guys about it. So the first thing is this plastic square container, which I put my makeup brushes in it. I also filled it with a bunch of those little pebble things. I don't know if you guys recognize them. I used to have them all the time in my room for some reason, and I've stuffed them in there, and they didn't work as effectively as I thought, because when I've seen people do this online, they've used much smaller stuff, that usually like that stuff you put at the bottom of fish tanks, so I really need to buy that. So look how hard it is to stab something in. It's so difficult. So this is not logical, but the size of this is just perfect, and it's so sturdy and I love it so much. So I got this from Howard Storage World, and by the way, I forgot to mention it before, I got that jewelry tree from Howard Storage World too. Another container I bought is this one, and it looks so packed right now, so you probably can't tell what is in there, but basically it is a lipstick stand here and a little section which I put my lip glosses in, and then I have a whole bunch of my really more fancy lip glosses, I guess that's the best way to put it, and then I have my other lip glosses and lip liners back here, and I actually got this for the shocking price of $4. I found this at a place in Australia called Salvo's, which is pretty much an op shop, and all of the money goes to a charity, and I got this for $4. Like, can you believe that? These are usually about $30, and there's just the same quality, but I don't know what to do when I fill it, because I only have 2 more spots left for lipstick, which is kind of scary, because when did this collection grow? Like, I used to only have 4 at the front, and now this whole thing is just filling up. If you'd like to see a lip product collection video, let me know below, because I'd love to make one of them. It would be so cool. I could like trial them all out in the video. I reckon that could be pretty fun. The last thing that I bought this month is probably one of my favorite things, because I've been using this thing non-stop on a daily basis. It is one of these really cute jars. You've probably seen these all over the internet and like Tumblr and Instagram photos, but they're basically a jar with a handle, and this one is so sturdy, like it's really good quality, which sounds really weird to say about a jar. So this thing has encouraged me to drink a crazy amount of water. I think I fill this thing up to the top every 1.5 hours, and I reckon this is about 3 cups, so I'm having a huge amount of water. And I also love to throw berries and lemon in there, and it's really refreshing and amazing, and it's so good because it's perfect for being lazy, because you can just sit there editing and be like... And I got this from Typo for $10, I'm pretty sure, which I think is a great price for it, and I absolutely love the colour. Like, it probably doesn't look as good on camera, but it's this really light violet colour, and it's just so pretty, and I love it so much. I had a huge amount of people that I wanted to mention in this favourites video, and a lot of them knew that I was going to mention them, so I feel like I'm letting them down. But I just do not have the time to talk about it yet, so I'm going to talk about them in my future favourites videos, because I started talking about it and I was getting into it, and then my phone died and all the information I wanted to talk about was on there, and I don't have time to charge it, and honestly I think this video is just way too long anyway. I'm really sorry, you guys. Hopefully you've forgotten. Hopefully, because I feel really bad. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, this video has probably been like 20 minutes long, and it's going to be so annoying to edit, because I'll be like, come on, get under 20, because I hate going over 20 minutes. That just seems way too long. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I think my sock was just really dirty. Whoops. It was really hard to balance like that. Do 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 do.